trying to skip over.
Actually, you know what, Benjamin? You're talking complete bullshit. So,
there you go. A repeat.
And this is what happens. And I know what's going to happen. You're going to run off and you're going to say, I shouted at you and I said bullshit, and you're going to play the victim. But actually, it really matters that you talk bullshit.
They've been talking bullshit now for a few decades, and as time goes by, the bullshit seems to get worse and stink a lot more too. Piers Morgan is joined with former IDF Sergeant Benjamin Anthony discussing the civilian to combat ratio. We've seen it many times now, this very same question, which isn't very difficult to answer, but every time it's asked to an Israeli official, they seem to pop an artery. Let's take a look.
When it comes to identifying the number of people who have been killed inside the Gaza Strip, there's no reason to take the word of a terror organization, and I'm very disappointed that he's decided to do so.
How many do you think have been killed?
I think approximately 30,000 people have been killed.
Well, hang on. Sorry, Benjamin. All due respect.
No. You asked me to respond.
I'm sorry, but just
I want to respond.
Well, yes, but you can't just.
I've watched you do this. You interrupt all the time.
No, I don't.
And you throw out these red herrings.
You said something I have to challenge.
Have been killed. I've answered you. I want to finish responding to your earlier question, and then you can ask me whatever you want.
No, actually, that's not how this works.
Sorry,
no. If you say something I want to challenge, I will challenge it. If you don't want to be challenged on it, that's fine.
Not once.
You don't have to answer my question.
Not once did you interrupt your time.
It doesn't matter what I did with my other guest.
Fire away.
I asked you how many have been killed. You have set the death toll. You mean the total death toll is 30,000? Is that what you just said?
No. If you'd let me finish without interrupting with a question, you might understand my answer in full. The estimates are that there are approximately 30,000 Hamas fighters who have been killed. Now, that is a very reasonable number. By the way, there are more to be killed, and I'm very pleased that the Israel Defense Forces continues to take the fight to these terrorists inside the Gaza Strip.
Sorry, but just to be clear, what is the total number then of civilians who've been killed?
So the estimate currently is that there is something in the realm of one terrorist killed, and in that context, 2 civilians killed. So that's a very, very low ratio.
So 60,000 civilians have been killed?
Those would be the estimates right
so
now.
Your death toll,
so
just to be clear...
No, but let me explain
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will now say something. You won't just filibuster me. What you just said, if I may be clear...
Here's my death toll. Listen to me. It's very important. You don't have to become animated. My death toll is broken down terrorists to civilians. Now, I think in a battlefield, in a combat zone, that's a pretty important caveat to have when throwing out numbers.
I've never seen Piers say sorry so many times in my life. A few things to know straight off the bat. When Benjamin said 30,000, his face and his lips were evident that number was pulled straight out of his backside. He also says there's no reason to take the word of a terror organization. He then follows by giving a number far more than what the Gaza Health Authority have claimed. April this year, Gaza Health Authority reduced the numbers killed by a few thousand. They could have quite easily increased those numbers, but reducing them only shows they were trying to be as accurate as possible. Now you've heard it from the horse's mouth. IDF Sergeant claims they've killed more, and things get worse. Let's continue.
Question has been asked,
Benjamin,
and answered.
Simple question. By your maths, are you telling me 90,000 people have been killed in Gaza? Yes or no?
Piers,Ve told you the calculus.
You did.
I've told you the ratio
I've done the maths.
Between the
30,000 Hamas,
civilians,
2 to 1 civilian to terrorist. That's 90,000.
Of the ratio.
That's 90,000.
I'm very, very proud of the ratio of
Benjamin, I think you know what you've done, don't you?
Yes, I've told you the truth.
You know that your numbers are way higher than the Gaza Health Ministry. The ministry, you say, has massively exaggerated the death count.
You're dancing around a point that I've made to you. It's a very clear point. I'm sure your viewers are
No, we can all hear what you're saying.
No. You are quoting here in this op-ed. This op-ed was written
No, I'm quoting you.
No.
You.
No, I stand by...
You, 30,000 terrorists... 2 to 1 civilian to terrorist, so 60,000 civilians, that's 90,000. What can't you understand, Benjamin? Do you not do basic maths?
No, I understand everything. You are making the error of thinking that you somehow have me on the run. You don't.
I do.
Stand by the numbers.
I do.
I explain the breakdown of the numbers.
Sure.
If you want to obsess about that, you can do.
I'm just trying to get my head around what you've told me. Do you say, is your position that 90... Is your position?
Let me speak.
Is it 90,000 then the death toll?
1 terrorist killed, for an approximately 2 civilians killed
I heard you.
as a ratio.
I heard
and that
you.
is a very good ratio.
Yes.
And the estimates of the terrorists are 30,000.
Yes.
So I stand by the number. I stand by the total.
Yes.
I'm very proud of the way in which we prosecuted
Benjamin,
this war.
can you do basic
The number
maths?
in this opinion piece, the number in this opinion piece speaks only and exclusively about a general number.
Yeah.
It doesn't break down those numbers.
Yeah, Benjamin.
We're now a month
Can I
beyond.
comment?
We're in the next
Benjamin,
month. This is an
Benjamin, you can keep talking, Benjamin. But here's the problem with your maths.
Yeah.
It's a total
There's no
of
problem
over.
with my math. I
it's a
stand by
total.
my math.
It's a total of over 90,000. Your
Piers,
numbers
I
are.
stand
Do you
by
not
my
understand,
math.
Benjamin?
I am so happy that this was aired. We've seen former Israeli prime ministers, lawyers, spokesmen and women, UN representatives, and now an Israeli sergeant, and they come on air to only embarrass themselves. It's a comedy act. This guy had his pants pulled down by Piers and didn't even know about it. Clearly doesn't know basic maths. The Guardian just last month posted figures from classified IDF database showing they've killed 8,900 named fighters with 53,000 dead. That's not 2 to 1, that's 6 to 1. That's using IDF figures, and just as we've seen, they can't do basic maths, so take their numbers with a pinch of salt. Most reputable organizations show those numbers now to be between 80 to 100,000 people dead.
Yeah, Benjamin, stop talking for a minute.
Will you let me respond?
No, I want you to shut up. Right?
Well,
You've
I'm
now
not
said
going to do that.
your
I'm not
opening
going to do
position with my other guest was that the Gaza-run health ministry cannot be trusted on the casualty numbers. Yet your numbers are way higher than the Gaza health ministry. Explain.
But what? Okay, can I explain?
Yeah.
I've done it already. Will you allow me to explain?
Sure.
Okay. First of all, number one, categorically, I stand by those estimates.
Sure. 90,000.
Stand by those estimates. Yeah, I stand by the estimate.
Okay, so your numbers are way higher than the Gaza health ministry.
You will not let me explain.
Because your numbers are higher.
You're behaving. It's completely irrelevant to the point I'm making. If you'd let me make a point, you'd
said
understand.
that their numbers are wrong. Yours are higher.
Doing here precisely
you
what
think
you
more
did
have been killed?
Natasha Hausdorff, you're doing precisely what you did.
Well, you know what? When
Minister
people
Shikli,
talk utter crap, Benjamin, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Will you let me answer your allegation so that people
It's not an allegation. It's just your maths.
We can move on. No, Piers, you keep talking about math as though I haven't already acknowledged a number, given a number.
90,000.
That's how many times do you want me to answer?
Is it 90,000, Benjamin?
How many times do you want me to answer? I've just answered that.
Benjamin, just confirm for me,
ago.
you believe 90,000 people have been killed in Gaza, yes or no?
My issue is very, very
Benjamin,
clear.
do you believe 90,000 people have been killed in Gaza?
Again, this is now the fourth or fifth time that I'm going to address myself.
Go on. Is it 90,000 or not?
You haven't got a Paxman moment. I'm answering you directly.
Is it 90,000 or not?
The estimate is 30,000 Hamas terrorists have been killed during the course of this war.
Yes.
The additional estimate by the IDF is that in the course of pursuing those terrorists, 2 civilians have been killed.
I heard you.
For each terrorist.
I heard you.
Where is my issue? So you've added that up, and you've come to the figure of 90,000, and I stand by it. You seem to try to.
No, I want you to say 90,000 people have been killed.
I'm not trying to move away from anything. I've answered you.
No, you haven't. You won't say the number.
What? I've just said it 10 seconds.
What is the number,
This is a ridiculous
Benjamin?
interview.
What is the number?
90.
Okay, great. So you accept then that your number is way higher than the number of the Gaza Health Ministry have put out.
That's not the issue at play.
You literally started this whole debate by saying the Gaza, the big mistake that Yossam was making, the big mistake Yossam was making was believing the Gaza Health Ministry, and actually your number is way higher.
Can I explain to you why? Because what the Gaza Health Ministry, whenever he took those numbers, which at least we know is back in August, what the Gaza Health Ministry, and quite frankly, what too many spokespersons failed to do is to break down the number within that group.
Got it.
That
Well, I'm very glad you've broken it down because your numbers are higher than the Gaza Health Ministry.
Not only does this guy struggle with basic maths, but looks like he's struggling with his English too. Piers tells him to shut up. He responds with, "No, I'm not going to do that," to then do exactly that. He's an embarrassment to himself. This guy got absolutely buried by Piers. The whole point of this video is to show how unreliable, no, let me rephrase that, how utter clueless these people are, and I hope after watching this, many of you viewers will see that for yourself. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Support me by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace out.